Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 9 TV Guide Fail. I want to thank all of you for being here this morning, and we're just running through a couple articles that are out there, and I feel like the 99 Army, The Walking Dead, is always on the defensive, and I don't want this to be mistaken for not being able to get a joke or a lack of humor. I want to point out the seriousness of this article, and this is something that is up there by Liam Matthews from TV Guide. And in my opinion, it is a very, very poor attempt at humor. It's a kind of stab in the back to Walking Dead. Over the years, The Walking Dead have done 10, 15, 20 different covers, and they promoted the show. And it looks like the show is a little bit on the defensive. And as soon as they see a little bit of weakness, this article comes out. And I do want to point out a couple of the lowlights, in my opinion, from the article. The article's title was 100% totally serious predictions. Obviously, that was a complete farce because these are not serious predictions at all. And what it appears is that this particular gentleman went to various spoiler sites, probably the Spoiling Dead's fan page, and took bits and pieces of what is known out there, the windmills, John Bernthal coming back, a few of the potential storylines that could be happening, and then incorporated into just kind of this big mess of humor. But the very end is what I really want to focus on as well. So I'm going to go through just a couple of these mock suggestions. I clicked on it because I thought it was a serious assessment of the show, which is something that we do from time to time, but it is just completely off base, and none of the predictions are even remotely funny, even though that was his ultimate attempt. So one of the things he had put is the windmill decapitation. You can see maybe blades, actual blades. That would be sick, dude. So very professionally written article by TV Guide. But then in addition, he goes on to say that perhaps Maggie and Rick go out looking for Heath, making fun of the storyline that Heath has just disappeared and no one's went after him. Once again, that's been talked about over and over and over again. There's nothing new here. Maggie goes out like Don Vito, and then he even takes a shot at Scott Gimple and says perhaps she suffers from some brain-eating amoeba that affects Scott Gimple. Clearly another attempt at trying to make a joke. Then the zombie Shane thing eating Rick is just completely stupid, completely off base. There were a couple other things. This is where it got a little bit more dark, and I thought the journalism was really, really bad. Something predictable and pointless. So that's where he really started taking a lot of jabs and a lot of shots at The Walking Dead. And once again, I want to clarify, you go back and look through some of the TV Guide covers where they have sold magazines because they put Michonne on the front, they put Daryl on the front, they put Rick on the front. And now that the show is reeling a little bit through some of the chaos and some of the scandal, I don't see TV Guide going to the forefront writing serious articles about it. They have this guy just kind of taking a shot at them. And at the very end, he says, damn, what good ideas. I should write for The Walking Dead's 10th and final season and then spin-offs. So not only mocking the writers, but saying that the show is going to be very, very short-lived. I would expect this from other places that are out there, but once again, this is something that has helped put a little bit of bread on your table, and TV Guide is just completely going after them, a stab in the back. Leave your thoughts and comments. I know this is very early for everybody. If you want to find the article, I'm not even putting a link to the articles because I think the article is just very, very, I think it's ridiculous and stupid, but I did want to bring it to everybody's attention. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. At the 99 Army, we are going to push forward and show some love to The Walking Dead this coming up season, but it does seem like there's just a lot of sharks in the water. They're starting to smell blood, and they are going after The Walking Dead like I've never seen them go after The Walking Dead before. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate your time. We will have an extended debate and conversation for this topic and others on Sunday night. So if you like what you hear, like this video, subscribe, be involved in the 99 Army, and we look forward to getting into some deep, in-depth conversation soon. And we'll take a serious approach to this article. If you think it's funny, leave that in the comments below. I just think that a lot of the stuff that he said has been done before. He even had a dumpster reference with Maggie. You know, we've only seen that 1,000 times. Maybe next he'll talk about Negan killing the cameraman. That hasn't been done over and over again either. Thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it. And if you have an issue with Liam Matthews' article and you do want to find it, leave it in their comments below and let TV Guide know how you really feel. My name's Killshot. Peace.